and welcome to Zoo La La. This week we're going to be delving into the grey matter of our avian friends and asking the question, which is the brainiest bird? For most people, a bird brain is a stupid person, a few cards short of a full deck, someone not quite with it. There we go, hi, coming back. There we go. But are our feathered friends really stupid? Birds tend to be a lot smaller than we are. Yes, okay, not all of them, but as a general rule, small body means small brain. That's just physics. The smallest bird in the world is the bee hummingbird, which weighs only 2 grams at its heaviest. It's so small, it would sit on the end of this pencil. So its brain must easily be smaller than the rubber on the tip. That's not a lot of grey matter. Yet this tiny bird has a highly complex courtship display and builds an elaborate nest that's held together with cobwebs that actually stretches as the chicks grow. But how can their intelligence actually be measured? It's not like they can sit exams. Thankfully, it's thought that many different bird species show traits that we would associate with humans. First up, the ability to count. Cormorants in China are thought to be able to count to 7 as their owners let them eat every 8th fish they catch. It's said that they won't do any more work until they're allowed to eat that fish. Second, language. Alex was an African grey parrot who shot to fame briefly for his communication skills. Alex had a vocabulary of over 100 words and could recognise 50 objects, 7 colours, 5 shapes, and was even thought to understand the concept of 0. But what about architecture? Surely that's a domain reserved for the human race. Perhaps not. Meet the Bowerbirds. The males will create incredible, intricate structures out of tiny twigs that take hours to create, and they can also tick off interior decoration. The birds fill the bowers with beautiful flowers and any shiny objects they can find lying around. And all of this is done for just one reason only: to impress the ladies. Females will go from bower to bower whilst the males show off their creations before she finally chooses the one that impresses her the most. But there's one bird brain that's proven to be a local genius. When the Zoo La La team were invited to go and meet an IQ king and challenge him to some new tasks, we just couldn't resist. Meet Bran, a 3-year-old raven. Corvids, the group of birds to which Bran belongs, including magpies, jackdaws and crows, are renowned for their intelligence. They have been filmed using passing traffic to crack open tough nuts in Japan and using tools to get to hard-to-reach food in New Zealand. Surely our team could fool this young bird. We set him 3 challenges. The first one was relatively simple: to identify a particular stone. Time and time again, Bran was able to identify the stone, pick it up and retrieve the tasty morsel from underneath. Second up, some fishing. Many birds dive for fish to catch them, but how many actually reel in a line to get to their prey? Bran does. Using his beak and feet in combination, he can slowly reel in his tasty snack. Thirdly and finally, a treat was placed inside this fiendish contraption. A tube within a box with a lid on, inside another box, which also had a door. And how long do you think it took Bran to tear this apart and get into his food? About 3 seconds. So there you have it. There's plenty of evidence to suggest that being called a bird brain might actually be a compliment. So instead of asking us the questions, why not put them to the birds?